I totally had a freak out earlier today. This Gemini full moon, full moons really bring out like a lot of emotion and stuff. And then there's something with the astrology, like with Mars and whatever. It's like causing more like, I don't know, like anxiety or whatever. I don't know, something. I just felt so off this morning. It was just like, I was feeling like anxious and restless. I think someone said that was like the negative side of Gemini, maybe. I don't know. But it sucked. So I was like sending my friend these voice texts this morning. I was just like, the universe, why did it make me come here? And then I was just like, I've been trying to manifest and it's not manifesting and this is bullshit and blah 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 blah, and it's like the universe is just gonna do what the universe is gonna do anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I do, whatever. And then I'm like, okay, I definitely need to like cry or something. So I was driving to my sauna place, and so I go in the red light room first. I put on the solfeggio, or however you pronounce it, frequencies. And then I just start like sobbing for like 20 minutes straight. And I was just like, letting the universe have it. Soul, I hate you for making me come here for blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, that's all right. Get it out. Get it all out. It's okay to feel what you feel, to think what you think. It's okay. Let it out. It's okay. So I just let it rip. And then I'm like, thank you. Thank you for all these experiences. I know that it's been really hard for you. It's been really hard, and you've done really well at overcoming obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. And it was like, I've been here like supporting you and loving you this whole time. This is my spirit, having a conversation with the parts of myself. And I have been here giving you intuitive hits, and a lot of times you have chosen not to follow it. You've chosen to ignore it, disregard it. And as a result, you've had a lot of painful experiences, and I'm really sorry, but you made those choices. Like, you had full freedom to make all these choices, and the choices you made just led to a lot of pain. And I was like, that is true. That is true. I mean, of course, in life, there's going to be certain things where like we don't have a choice. Like maybe people will put their force on us or whatever. But in whatever situation, we do have a choice of how we perceive the situation, how we move through the situation gracefully or not gracefully. And we have the ability to learn and grow and all that. So yeah, it's just one of the things where you're like, okay, keep crying, let it all out now. Yesterday it was similar. Like, yeah, it's been weird, like just feeling like my emotions have been like, oh yeah, I'm feeling great, and then it's like, I'm not feeling great. And I'm just like, okay, this is a test. When you're not feeling great like this is a test to like make sure you are keeping your vibration high. Like, like it's okay to have whatever feelings you're feeling and stuff. Like, have compassion for yourself, acknowledge it, and just be like, okay, yeah, but I choose to be happy. Yeah, and so yesterday I just sat on the edge of my bed and I'm like, I feel like I need to cry, so let me just like do my meditation pose. And then here it came. I was like, oh, and I was like, okay, so what do we need to release? And this one was like, okay, twin flame. Yeah, I love him. I know he loves me, but you know what? He's not doing shit about it. So I can love him all I want. He can love me all he wants, but if he ain't gonna do anything about it, if he's too scared to do anything about it, like, it's holding me back. I don't want to be held back anymore. I don't want to be in this limbo place. It's affecting like different areas of my life, even though it's not like in my awareness all the time. My energy has still been attached to it, so it is affecting me. So I'm like, yes, I let it go. I definitely let this go. I do not want to be held back anymore. And then just stuff with my mom, and then my last ex. I just want to make sure that I let that go. And I feel like I really fully appreciate that relationship and how that went down, just because from a personality typology point of view, it was the intrigue relationship, and a relationship I think we both benefited a lot from, because our cognitive functions are so different. I think it was like a teaching relationship for both of us in a lot of ways. So, and he introduced me to spirituality really in a lot of ways. So, I mean, I can't not appreciate that. Like, I fully appreciate it. It was like a really important stepping stone for whatever my next relationship is. And also a good point, like stopping point for me to really not be in a relationship with anyone else and really focus on the relationship with myself. That's super important. And I guess with Sagittarius rising, Neptune, first house, it's exactly what the plan was. So I don't know, it's weird, like with the astrology, how much power do we really have to manifest things? Because it kind of seems like a lot of things are kind of pre-orchestrated by our soul. So it kind of seems like I don't think we need to worry about manifesting. Just like live your best life, your happiest life. Like, just try to be happy every day. Do things that make you happy. Like, I don't know, they say like with the new moons, that's when you plant your seeds, your intentions. And maybe. And then like 6 months later or something, then that new moon becomes a full moon. If I'm recalling this correctly. And so when the full moon comes of that sign, like if this is Gemini full moon, then like 6 months ago was the Gemini new moon, maybe. So then whatever seeds you planted 6 months ago, this would be the time to be like, oh, did those seeds grow? I hope I'm saying this right. Hopefully I remembered this right. Anyway, I don't know. You know, a lot of people have their visions, have their channeling with source or whatever, or with aliens, but then it's like, okay, how many of them are actually being authentic about their experiences and truthful? Like, I know mine are authentic and truthful because I experienced them. And I guess you just have to kind of use your discernment with whose shared experience you can trust. Like my friend, she's an INFJ. Actually, she called me yesterday. We don't talk very often, but oh, I love talking with her. She's so smart. And she has NI Hero. So my NI child like loves listening to her NI Hero because she's just so wise. Like, she knew things as a kid that I'm learning now. So it's it's really cool listening to her. And yeah, I asked her about the frequencies, you know, because I was like, there's not really many people I can talk to about this, because like most human beings are still living in like the 3D earth and not really awakened to more past like the earthly stuff. And so I mean, I can talk to my ENFP friend, but that's pretty much it. And so it was cool that I could talk with her, of course. And I asked her about like the frequency notes of people, because my astrologist had told me that the frequency 963, that pure tone, would be really healing for me. So I've been doing that every day, and it is. And I was like, so does that mean like everyone, like all the humans on Earth, we all have our own note, our own tone, 1111 on the timer? And so are some people just naturally at like a lower octave because like starseeds and light workers, just by existing, our note like helps people around us? Like I've noticed this all my life, and it's a thing, I've read about it too. And she was like, yeah, that's pretty much. So it made me wonder about like personality type, and if there's certain types, or if it's just random. I don't know. This what's his name, Georgios something on Facebook, he's really into astrology, and he had this really interesting, well, he has a lot of interesting posts, but this particular one, it was about, by looking at someone's chart, you can tell like if they're gonna be like highly narcissistic, or if they're gonna have a lot of like narcissistic abuse, like things like that. Is that kind of post? And so it was 27 degrees and then a 1 to 3 degree. And so I looked at my chart. Of course, I had 27 degrees with Taurus, and then a 1 degree and a 3 degree at Libra. And yeah, I've dealt with a lot of abuse. So that's interesting. Very interesting. And it's like, if I would have made different choices, I could have avoided that. But I was reading through my birth chart like an hour ago, and some of those houses that my placements are in, it literally says, oh, you're gonna have difficulty with this and this. And it's like, oh, okay. So that literally was the plan. Like that's what was supposed to happen. Because it's, yeah, anyway. So yeah, it just makes me wonder, like with the manifesting, like when you're trying to manifest $5 billion tomorrow. Come on. I don't know. I'm still learning. But it does seem that you don't want to manifest money. You want to manifest what the money can do for you. Like for me, I want freedom. I don't want to have to like worry or stress about anything. I want to live an authentic life. I want my soul to be happy. And I'm in this period now where it's just kind of like, okay, I'm in hermit mode. I'm making myself happy and all this shit. But really what would make my soul and my heart happy is being in like a really loving, intimate, spiritual, beautiful, romantic relationship. That's always been what would really make my heart sing, you know, and my soul sing. So I felt sad. Ooh, yeah, that's definitely a sad point in my heart. But okay, get it together, we're doing a video. But yeah, it's like, I mean, I could have $5 billion right now, but like, and yeah, I could make myself happy, but what good is having $5 billion if you don't have like someone to share it with, someone you can trust, someone who like loves you just as deeply and fiercely as you love them, etc. You know? So, yeah. Anyway. What is something that you would like to do? What is on your bucket list? Like if you could go anywhere in the world or do anything or whatever. I want to go on an African safari. I've always wanted to do that. And although it would be fun on my own, it would be cool to do it with someone, you know? Someone who I enjoy being with. Anyway. So, yeah. I hope you've been using this full moon energy as well to emote, get things out. If you're feeling like any anxiety or restlessness, it's normal because of this Gemini full moon. So just recognize that and just process it. Also, there might be nights where you're having trouble sleeping, or there might be nights where you're sleeping like a really long time, or you might be having a lot of dreams. Like I'm definitely having a lot of dreams. And I'm also waking up early, like 3 a.m., which is supposed to be a really good time for like receiving downloads, is what the spiritual world is calling it. I'm really interested to see how the future plays out. Yeah. Because like my 3D side is like, well, I haven't seen it happen yet. But then my other side is like, keep trusting, keep trusting. And I guess when you're having those doubts, that is like a test. I like looking at it as a test because it helps me. It's like a challenge. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna challenge me, man? I'm gonna beat this, man. So, okay, just be patient. A little more. Keep being optimistic. Keep doing your meditations. You got this. This period, it's not gonna last forever. So we got this. We can do it. We can do it. And yay. The moon is pretty though, isn't it? And you know what? As I was coming home from my morning walk, I saw 2 little feathers fall from the sky, like little tiny ones, like magic. And this was at a time where I was feeling anxious, and I looked at that and I'm like, look, a reason to smile. Feathers are supposed to be messages from angels. Hey, they're saying, we're here. We're still here with you. So there's a reason to smile. What's your reason to smile?